Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Mark Dannenberg. I'm the founder and CEO of Options Moneymaker, and I have my trading partner, Michael Kastner, with me. Michael, how you doing today?
Oh, doing great, Mark. Doing great. Thanks.
Michael, we had a great day in the market. We're having a great week. A couple things I want to point out about what we do. So, Michael and I together host a live trading room every single market day. We literally trade in an environment where people can look over our shoulder and see the types of trades we're placing. They see every win and every profit. They see every challenged trade and every loss that we take. We take wins, we take losses, and our clients can dial in, can see us trading in the live trading room. Michael, you do a great job of really emphasizing to people and reminding them there's no back tested trading that we're talking about here. There's no paper trading that we're talking about here. Not only is this a live trading environment, it's a live cash account that we're putting up in front of everybody. This is full disclosure and it's completely transparent trading. And Michael and I host that every single day. But Michael, what we
Yes,
do
sir.
got me thinking about a couple of things because I've been reading some articles lately. And I've been reading an article and hearing articles, and I've been hearing more and more noise in the news about hedge funds. So, hedge funds, are these mammoth places where people pool their money, and the hedge funds hire these absolutely brilliant and kind of superstar, rock star type managers to manage the money in those funds. And they anticipate, the investors do, that there's going to be some um, huge beneficial performance in that fund, and they're certainly going to do a lot better than they can at the local bank, putting their money in a CD. Well, I've been hearing so much noise about hedge funds lately. I dug into this a little bit more because now I'm just fascinated by this. And here are a couple of key things I learned. One is 15.1 billion dollars, billion with a B, was withdrawn out of hedge funds in the first quarter of 2016. Now, that's the largest quarterly outflow withdrawals from hedge funds since second quarter of 2009. That's the largest withdrawal in 7 years. And it's the first time since 2009 that we've had back-to-back quarters of outflows. Usually you might have a quarter with some outflows and then you've got inflows back into the funds. Well, it makes me really curious. So I dug in a little deeper. Said, well, why are all these people pulling their money out of hedge funds? Now, I have a little bias, Michael. I like to think that maybe it's because they started to realize that Options Moneymaker is out here teaching people how to manage their own money. They don't have to
Yeah.
pay those exorbitant 2% management fees and 20% performance fees to hedge funds. But I'm a realist. I realize that's probably not the case. Although we invest all of our time, all of our working time in helping um, self-directed investors learn how to properly manage their own money. But here's what I found in digging a little deeper on the hedge funds. During first quarter of this year, the aggregate performance, I shouldn't say average, the aggregate performance across hedge funds, and this is according to Hedge Fund Research Company, the average aggregate, sorry, I keep saying average, the aggregate performance was that the hedge funds were down 0.67%, down 6-7%. So they're charging a 2% management fee for the privilege of having your money, and they're losing their investors' money. Now, just to put that into perspective, firms with over a $5 billion assets under management account for 68% of all that capital. That's huge. So I just decided to do a little simple math. If you're a $5 billion hedge fund and you happen to be right in the middle of the pack in terms of that 0.67% loss, then you would have lost $33 million. $33 million. but those hedge funds still charged a 2% management fee on whatever money those investors had under management. So this is an environment where people put their money into this pooled fund and a hedge fund. They get a statement at the end of a month or at the end of a quarter telling them what the balance of their account is. They have no visibility of what's going on with their account. They have no understanding whatsoever about what types of trades and transactions are taking place on a daily or weekly or monthly basis. And it just seems insane to me, Michael. And I'm basing that on what we do in our live trading room.
Well,
Because as you do such a great job of explaining, tell everybody what we do.
well, Mark, as you was going over that hedge fund when they were withdrawing their money from the fund, I was just reading through some of the notes that I had, and the New York City Employment Retirement System, a pension fund for city workers, pulled out some 1.5 billion worth of hedge fund investments, citing lack of returns. And then the California Teachers Union, State Teachers Union retirement chief investment officer, who invest in the select hedge funds, are really what's coming under fire is a 2% for expenses and the 20% cut for any upside returns. So I think people are just getting tired of it, to be honest with you. I mean, especially with the returns where they've been. I mean, there's one fund that lost 8% during a 4-day period in February, and then spent the ensuing months clawing its way back to zero, which is where it ended in April. Zero.
Wow.
I mean, I wouldn't be happy if I got my statement. I'll just be honest with you.
Well, I have to share one quick little thing with you too, because I was reading about some comments that Warren Buffett made at his recent Berkshire Hathaway shareholder kickoff meeting, and he really took Wall Street to task in his meeting in several of his comments. But one particularly I found amusing. He was plugging a book that I understand he's been plugging for years, recommending for years, and it's called "Where Are the Customers' Yachts?" And it's by Fred Schude, and the title comes from the story of a visitor to New York who was admiring all the nice boats, all the yachts in the harbor, and was told that they belonged to Wall Street bankers. And he naively asked, well, so where are the bankers' clients' boats kept? And the answer was, well, they couldn't afford them. And so, Michael, all this stuff together really got me thinking about kind of this crazy harebrained idea. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm sitting down. Go ahead.
I invite any hedge fund out there that's losing money to take a look at the live trading room that Michael and I conduct. Now, that may seem absolutely ridiculous because, they're big shots on Wall Street. They're all rock stars on Wall Street. And after all, who are you and who am I to say we can do a better job? But before I get to my kind of crazy idea, the meat of it, I just think it's important that people understand what we've been doing. So in our live trading room, which you and I together host, we help
Hey,
people
Mark.
understand how to trade. Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
And before, I don't know if you're going to go this route first. Before you give any percentages
Uh-huh.
and all that, just let me. I looked up today just for the fun of it. I looked up some numbers on Barron's that had the best, worst, and the biggest hedge funds.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the best. In
Okay.
February, this fund returns were 46.2%, which is pretty good. In the normal, I think it is
I,
46% on your money.
I would take that.
Yeah, year to date is 41.4%, but then you start going to the year, it's a negative 30.9, and then a 3-year is negative 70.2. So I found that interesting. That's one of the best hedge funds. I mean, they've done well this year, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go back in the previous years, wow, I don't know about that, but
Kind of makes
and
you
it's
wonder
been,
how they've been able to survive.
well, yeah, exactly.
Well, so was there another one you wanted to share?
Um, Not really. I mean, that's about it. That's the only one that I really think would be relative to what we're talking about.
Well, so let's
Uh,
put that into context of what we've been doing in our live trading room. So first of all, I mean, we're an education-oriented company. We want to help people who have a desire to manage their own money, take responsibility and accountability for their own financial future, and be a self-directed trader, and not pay 2 and 20 to some big hedge fund so that their managers can go buy another yacht or a second home and lose money for you. So that's what we're trying to do. And in this live trading room, in the first quarter of 2016, we earned 72.6%. Now, in April, and I want to share this because you just talked about some firm that had a big month and a decent quarter, but when you have the whole 1 year look back, there doesn't seem to be a continuation of that. That just seems to be almost a fluke, a flash in the pan. So ours continued. In April, we earned 10%. We had a 10% return on our capital. Now, I personally think that those numbers are huge, but I want to add one other little bit of information there because our numbers don't really fluctuate all that much. As of last Friday, we've completed 17 weeks of trading in 2016. 17 weeks of trading. Michael, you know the answer to this. How many weeks out of those 17 weeks have we been profitable?
I think 17.
17 out of 17. We have 17 weeks out of 17 trading weeks that we have delivered a profit for the week. Now, we
Mark,
have
and
losing trades,
that's right.
but we haven't had a losing week.
I'm reading here in a recent investment letter that the market environment so far this year has been catastrophic.
Hey, have you noticed
It's
that catastrophic market?
coming right from the news wire. So yeah, I mean, and then we do 17 weeks in a row with profit. I mean, can't I don't see catastrophic, but
Our average, and I'm going to say daily, I really want to emphasize this. Pay attention, folks. I'm saying daily, but our average daily profit year to date through today, right now, when Michael and I are sharing this with you, is $2,273. That's the average daily profit, $2,273. Now, that, in my opinion, would deliver a very comfortable income for most anybody out there who has a desire to trade on their own, to learn how to trade, and be responsible for their own. Now, we have people making more than us, and we have people making less than us. That's obvious. We have people trading more capital than us. We have people trading less capital than us. To me, it's not about how much you're trading, and it's not about the absolute dollar amount that you're making on a daily basis or weekly basis. It's more about the percentage return. And when we compare our 72.6% for the first quarter of the year to the um, performance across all hedge funds of minus 0.67%, there's a big difference there. And the biggest difference is there's no minus sign in front of our number.
mm-mm.
So back to my crazy idea. I know you're cringing right now, Michael.
Oh,
I right now, here today, Mark Dannenberg, founder of Options Moneymaker, and my trading partner, Michael Kastner, he's getting sucked right into this with me. He doesn't even know what he's in for. I put an offer out there right now to any hedge fund manager who would like to come in and sit in on our live trading room and actually learn how to make their clients money. And if you want to put some money out there for Michael and myself and my trading team to do what we do every day in a live trading room with, I'll take it one step further. You can have every one of your investors who are part of that pool of money sign into our trading room anytime they want to have a feeling about what's going on with their investment. Are we making money today? Are we losing money today? I'm panicked because the market sold off 100 points. What's going on with my money? There is no level of transparency and full disclosure anywhere on Wall Street similar to what we're doing in our live trading room at Options Moneymaker. Michael, what do you think? What do you think of that idea?
Well, I'm ready to start.
So, if I tell you tomorrow that we got a call from a couple of hedge funds and they want us to help them figure this problem out, you're in?
I'm in.
Okay. I think it would be so fun because I'm not interested in their yachts and their second homes. I'm interested in the investors. I'm interested in the people who are hoping that they can improve their livelihood, improve their financial security, find lifestyle freedom by taking some responsibility for trading their own money. Those are the people that we're working with. And then I'm concerned and would love to help the people who are investing in these hedge funds, people who have planted their money in there only to lose money over the course of a year or a quarter. And a lot of those people, Michael, you've got to know, just aren't sure what to do. They,
Right.
they, they don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. Best way for you to make money is to take responsibility for your own money. And we can help you do that here at Options Moneymaker. We have education programs. We don't manage your money for you. We don't trade your money for you. What we do is we trade our own money and we allow you to watch and observe in our live trading room exactly what we're doing, how we're doing it, when we take a loss, when we take a win, and we share with our trading room every single day what our end of day performance was. Did we make money? Did we lose money? End of week performance. Did we make money? Did we lose money? 17 weeks. We're 3 days into week 18 of 2016, and we are very strongly positive for the week. We've got 2 more days to go. No guarantees for the last 2 days. But right now, it looks like we're about ready to have 18 out of 18 weeks profitable. So,
Yes.
Michael, any other words of wisdom for people out there who may just be frustrated or confused and not know what to do?
Yeah. I mean, I was in that spot at one time, and like I said, the live trading room is live. It's no smoke and mirrors. It's real money, no paper trading. We're very respectful in the room, so I think it'd be a great thing for you to try. It don't cost you anything. You get a week free.
Michael, thank you for bringing that up. There on the screen in front of you, there's a URL, optionsmoneymaker.com/LTR trial. We invite anyone who is interested, anyone, anywhere who's interested, to come sign up. And no credit card required. You're not required to obligate yourself to anything, but we'll let you sit in for 1 week free on our live trading room. And you can see what we do. We have fun trading. We have fun working together as a team. Michael, as I said, is my trading partner and takes the lead on hosting our live trading room. We've got 2 other members of our trading team. We are 4 people who are active every single day, helping our clients and making money for ourselves and showing our clients how to make money. So if you're interested, optionsmoneymaker.com/LTR trial. There's no obligation, folks, except a little bit of your time, and it could change your life. So, Michael, thanks as always for being here. I'm Mark Dannenberg. I founded Options Moneymaker for the purpose of helping people learn how to trade successfully and profitably. Come check us out. We'll be back again tomorrow.